Well, here's the first question I'm going to ask Roy on this Easter weekend. We're hearing reports in China. We're hearing reports that the CCP, the current regime of Xi, is restricting the free flow of U.S. company workers to go home when they want. That's been reports that we found. The reason is that they don't want their companies to go because they still have people here. When they have basically a veiled threat of, if you divest from us, we will take your company and your employees can't get home. Then this weekend, you got all these business leaders going to China to meet with the guy. I mean, can you explain this to me? Why are you going to spend more money and invest in China when they have told you, if you try to divest from us, we will simply confiscate your company and your people can't go home because, we control everything. This is a totalitarian state. Oh, by the way, we're going to invade Taiwan, and thanks for the money to allow us to do that. Why are CEOs in the U.S. going to China now for a meeting with Xi? Can you make heads or tails of this, Roy, for us?
Yeah, this issue, remember we talk about the direct investment to Communist China to have $7 trillion in Xi's hands, and at any moment he could just decide to confiscate them. We talked about like Xi Jinping is the big mafia behind all these terrorist groups who actually always like blackmail people, blackmail nations, and hold people as hostages and ask for ransom. So basically, Xi Jinping is using the same tactics against all the Western investors and nations. We see all these footage coming out from Beijing, like business leaders just sitting together with Xi down the table, and as a cadre of Xi, like slouching over and taking notes and nodding when Xi is talking. Basically, I think this is not the real intention here. This is not the real image here. I think remember last year when Xi came over, he also put out an image that he's meeting with all these business leaders. But if you look at the faces of those leaders, they didn't really want to be there. But I believe the reason why the business leaders they're still going there, of course, there have been collaborations or even corruptions going on. But now I think the biggest thing they want is to pull out people, pull out money, and Xi wouldn't do that. Like we've been warning for a long time that when the United States decide to really divest with China and decouple, and now the real risk, the systematic risk, is that Xi would blackmail all the nations with this. Remember, like I said, there's still like $7 trillion direct investment from the United States to China, and there's still $28 trillion indirect investment in China. So this could be a huge risk. So I would say, like, if from outside we see these nice pictures and nice photos, but from the inside, I think China is corrupt. The CCP is corrupt, and it's a transnational terrorist group. It's a criminal organization. So we need to really accelerate the process before it's too late.